it seems like now that you're older, you've kind of embraced things a little bit, more. And I think you perform. Has your dad? You get hired to perform? As your dad sometimes?
Yep. Yes, most definitely.
What's that like for you?
Beautiful, beautiful. Like feel like it's a just rightful thing to to be done. If people understand, it gives me a different type of energy. Like it's a different type of. It's like it's I don't think you call it energy. It's just it's something that kind of completes me in a situation in a way. You know what I mean? Because I get asked a lot of times like, hey, you don't never get tired of performing your dad's music? No, you don't know what it does to me. You know what I mean? Regardless, I don't care if you person don't ever want to hear this. It just does something to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, I think it's a process of life that's supposed to go on and complete. You feel what I mean? Anytime it's played, Mom, and just like Bone used to say that. You know what I mean? Like anytime it's played or anytime the situation or we perform, you know what I mean? You or him. You are him in a sense. And I just think that on no little spiritual shit and nothing like that. It's just a different type of glow in my heart, my energy. You know what I mean? My body, you know what I mean? That I performing the things that my dad made a name off of, you know what I mean? And, his accomplishments, you know what I mean? And be able to sit here and represent it and do it. Yeah, it's beautiful to me, bro. Ain't nothing better than that. I told people one time, I said, I go all my life perform my dad's music and not a song of mine, and I'll do it. You feel what I mean? Because it's the reason I do this, you know what I mean? Like I told you, I went to school, I was intelligent, bro. I should have, first choice, I would have been an athlete, you know what I mean? Second choice, I probably would have been a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, you feel what I mean? Other than that, this music shit wouldn't have been something of mine. If my daddy was normally here, doing what he's supposed to do, probably would have had me running the company, if anything, you know what I mean? Doing some, you know what I'm saying, some technical work, you know what I mean? Or, who knows, son, engineer, produce, but you ain't, my father, how his thought process was when we were younger, when you ain't no fucking reason for you to do no rap. You know what I mean? Like, no, so doing this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do it to the, the best ability representing something that he was about. It's not really for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just to keep, something that birthed me that was here and was taken away from me. You know what I mean? So I got different business and different things that I'm doing and I have fun doing, you feel what I mean? But, when it comes to this music, it's the most enjoyable recording. I mean, filming, rapping his music, performing his music.
How did you feel when they started recording the movie?
People look at it like, he was upset, he didn't play this. I didn't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? I got called in 2 or 3 times to audition for it. You know what I mean? I wasn't the same size as my father. It was like, that was obvious. Could I get to the same size? Yeah, you know what I mean? You get all kind of things. I didn't have enough acting skills as my father, you know what I mean? Could I have been taught that? Yeah, you know what I mean? But Eric is not a person who sit here and or cry over spilled milk or get into a mode of, this is this, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I think the most obvious things when my sisters got mad at Megan Thee Stallion used Girls in the Hood. I love that. Do you think I could get at it? Like, what? She should put us on it. She should use my sister. She should, no. The fuck, I wasn't raised like that. You feel what I'm saying? Mine was, hey, they don't want to use me, they don't want to use me. Do you tend to call me or whoop whoop? As a matter of fact, I'm curious to see where they're going to film it at. My thing I would have been happy with is if you came over there and filmed it in the original house. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain things that you guys would originally did that some people you would think is just common courtesy in your heart. But this world is fucked up. Everybody don't have a good thought process in their mind. Everybody's not the perfect individual. Everybody doesn't have a good heart and all that and the other. Everybody doesn't do things as you would think is the norm or what's expected. You know what I mean? I learned that losing my daddy at a young age. This world is fucked up. And I don't expect nothing to be handed to me. I don't expect nothing to be like of normal or like, hey, whoop whoop. If it does it, like as you're supposed to, you give all praise to the God because that was only a godly thing. Other than that, these people in whoop whoop, I put my trust into a human being, I'll be fucked off. Our individuals out here, I'll be fucked off. So I wasn't raised like that to be feeling like, well, it's just the proper thing to do. You feel what I'm saying? If they didn't, the only thing I would have been like, hey, film it in the original house. I don't care if you don't use me. Don't care if it whooped and the other. You want the best actor to be Eazy? Cool. I want the best look to be my father as well. You just didn't tell the best story. You feel what I'm saying? But is he here to tell his story? No. So do you expect, again, the proper protocol stuff to do? Do you expect his friends or his counterparts to tell his story better than they're going to tell their own? No. You feel what I'm saying? But I live with that truth in my life. I've been living with that truth since I was young, if it was anger at the time or not. It's just, hey, some people are just going to steer you the wrong way. I'm sorry I think like that. Some people say, hey, Eric, why do you always think negative? Maybe because if I put that out first, then therefore I won't let my anger or the norm come into play when I expected you to do this. You know what I mean? So that's just me. Did I care? No. Did I show up? No. I got a phone call from Cube's bodyguards, and when they thought I shot the motherfucker up or had people shoot it up, and my sister was happened to be there, and Cube and his wife was talking, and they were like, hey, you know, Eric don't got no ill will feel about this movie, or are you guys, anything like that? Nobody has called him. So when you say why he hasn't showed up, why they don't see nothing, why hasn't he said anything about it? Fuck him, what I need to say about it? The motherfucker come out, oh well. You send me to the premiere, hey, I'm gonna show up. Me and my family and everything, my grandma and all that. You know what I'm saying? Give whatever that you guys want to invite us to be a part of, hey, we are. In my mind, I always used to think to when I was younger, why this motherfucker's doing this to my daddy? He ain't got no right to it. My first person that I got into it was Game off of that. The Game. Mad because you giving people a thought process, you Eazy son. That shit drove me crazy. But again, I grew up to a maturity to where, you know, you don't rely and expecting that no human being, no man is gonna do the proper and right thing, or, you know what I mean, or act the proper way. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? I didn't care about what was going on with that movie, you know, until they called me and asked me for advice onto it. So that call I got, you know, and my sister kind of got at Cube's wife and him the proper way to say, hey, my brother don't feel this way. Nobody is contacting him. So when you ask, here's his number, y'all could call him and ask him if would he do this? What does he feel? Or is he supportive of it? Or matter of fact, come to the set. And then I went. Out of my Instagram, went my youngest son, Eric, you know, let him sit in the director's chair and play. And then, you know, some of the directors and the producers held him till he was asleep. And I got to coach and critique the performances for Jason Mitchell when he did Straight Outta We Want Easy. You know what I mean? So that was cool, you know, I appreciate that. And again, like, you know, we went in support of it. Other than that, it was their story.
You had mentioned that they thought you were going to shoot the set up?
No, they thought that I had the set got shot up. They thought I had it shot up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Over that? Oh wow.
Over me being angry that, and then again, like I had Suge call me. They used to go film it in red rag neighborhoods, blood neighborhoods. So you had OG Pyrus and Bloods like, AE, you have anything to do with this? I'm like, nope. Well, they in my hood right now. You know what I mean? I can send my little homies over there and whoop them in the other. You let me know. You ain't with it, whoop them that. They ain't gonna film over here. No, and I'm telling them now. Like, there was plenty of calls like that for me to sit here and hit a green light. You feel what I'm saying? Off the respect, I don't gotta boast and brag about it, but that's just what I got in my city and off of what I stand on. So did I care to sit here and do some negative, stupid stuff like that? I don't live a life like that. Why? Gonna go shoot up some innocent people or shoot up some motherfuckers doing something positive? I don't care if they was my enemies. No, don't go do that. No, I'm not even thinking about them. Oh wow, I didn't know they was over there. Glad. Okay, damn, they're not coming on our side using this house. Okay, cool. I see that. But yeah. Well, let me know. No problem, bro. I appreciate it. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some mafiosa shit. Like, you know, I got the connections and pools, but do I push that button? No, I don't need to. But it's a joy knowing that the legacy I come from and the reputation, respect my daddy got for with our family in this world, that is there. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. It's cool to know it's there, but other than that, I don't need nobody to do nothing. Nah. You know what I mean? It got shot up. Oh my goodness, Eric had it. You know what I mean? But come on now. No, I didn't do that. You know what I mean? And my sister had to let them know. My brother don't give a fuck about none of that. You know how easy it is for him to come do this himself? Yeah, the ignorant person that I was, oh yes. That's how I was. I grew up. Well, I'm gonna have another nigga gonna do something I can do myself. And like I told you before in the interview earlier, I was fucked up as a kid, so it was some shit that I would do. There's some shit that some thought process that I did have, you know, until you mature and you embrace what your father was, my father was, who he is, and my name, you know what I mean, to carry on the proper way, you know what I mean. But nah, I didn't give a fuck about that set to be shooting it up like that. Nah, I don't even go shoot up other niggas' set, if you understand what I'm saying. So I didn't care about that.